step, something in my jeans. FOI, you know that's the team, huh?
Peace. This is your brother Aidan X, and welcome to the processing class. And just going on the self-confidence, some people get confidence from showing off their body. And obviously, the MGT is not sisters that do that. So what would you say to people that's like, well, body appreciation, and I want to have, I want to show my body off and my curves off, and especially the hair, because hair is a very, it's a mark of beauty for a lot of women. Getting your hair done and that stuff is important for a lot of women. So how did you feel about covering your body specifically and covering your hair specifically?
When I first started covering I gave myself to when I said I was going to start covering my hair at 16. I ended up starting to cover it before I was 16, when I was 15, a few months prior. But it was a transition for me. I wasn't accustomed to it at first, but now I have so much appreciation for it. It's a different, I guess, when you're valued for your beauty, you're not actually valued. It's not value. It's people are attracted to you maybe, but it's for something that's fleeting. Beauty is fleeting. It's not lasting, and it's really not even respectful half the time. It's something to be respected for your mind, for your person, who you are, your personality. It's a different type of treatment, and it feels beautiful, honestly. But it feels funny when you are just coming out of showing certain parts of your body, your hair especially, and you feel like, oh, I don't want to look like I'm 40 when I'm a teenager. Not that there's anything wrong with being 40, but when you're a teenager, you want to feel like, oh, I'm cute, I'm whatever. But you feel so much more powerful when you put your scarf on. Like, I don't know, I get on my page all the time. When I put my headscarf on, and I'm in my uniform, my garment, I'm like, oh, let me show it off. But it's nice. It is nice.
What would you say to people that feel like it's restricting, because Muslim women have a reputation of being oppressed, being slaves, quote unquote. So what would you feel about people saying that, isn't that restrict you? Because I feel so free showing off my body. I feel so free showing my figure. I feel so free showing my hair. Do you feel free being covered, or do you feel like restricted as most people would see it?
I feel free. I feel very free. No one made me put my scarf on. We are told, why we should cover up, but I wasn't forced to put a scarf on. I put my scarf on, and it was like a crown for me. And I hear that a lot from many MGT and Muslim women. It doesn't even feel right. I haven't shown my hair for years, but I couldn't tell you that I could go outside right now without my scarf on. I wouldn't feel, I don't know. I would feel less free if I had to take off my covering just to be seen. It's just like I can be fully covered and be myself. I'm free to be myself.
Yes, ma'am. And for a lot of young women, showing your body is what attracts a man. So what do you feel about, can you still be attractive while covering yourself? Because a lot of women, when they think of you covering yourself, they think of she's dressing old, she's dressing like a grandma. So how do you feel about that?
Mm.
Can you still feel cute, and can you still feel beautiful? So beautiful is the word. Covering yourself as you would showing off your body. And is that the best way to attract a man? Because most women, feel like attracting a man is with their body and their figure.
I would say if you want him to be attracted to you and it lasts, I would say covering is the best way to do it, because honestly, everyone has a body. Every woman has a body. So if it's not anything that's special, according to many men I've heard, they've said, it's just a body. But when they're attracted to your mind, which is different, they're attracted to you on a deeper level. They're still going to be attracted to you physically. That doesn't stop. But when they're attracted to your mind, they're attracted to you as a whole entire person and not an object.